Welcome to Daily Ukulele Workout 8. Definitely in two parts, this one, because the extension work at the bottom is for those whose hands are very mobile and maybe you've got a soprano rather than a concert, and on a tenor it really is going to be a toughie. So let's start at the beginning, and where this idea came from is, let's move this down so you can see what both hands are doing, is from a part of my arrangement of Star Wars and also La Cucaracha, where I was actually doing triplets on G, da da da, and also in the tune I've recently done with several of my students called Nut Rocker by B. Bumble and the Stingers, an old track from the 70s I think, and you have this piano line which goes here. I've written it out in 4/4, but I've left the feeling of those threes by putting accent marks over the first note, the fourth, then the seventh, and in the next bar the second, and the chords themselves. So it's going to have this feel to it. Okay, and the next line I've moved these up to A's. This is why it's a good tuning device, because if you've got your three E's in tune and you've got your A's in tune, then the whole thing will be in tune. When I do the A ones, I'm doing it with IMA just to be difficult. Okay, so if I put those two lines together, notice one thing I did right at the end of the line, where I did, before I went on to that A up there, I dampened. Now it's easy to stop those two ringing, the 3 and the 7, but the open, you need to do something else. And the way I did it, I just laid my thumb on the string. Now this extension work, which can take a minute before you go into this, don't think of it just being as one continuous piece, is to get 3 B's. And the fingering now is this stretch where you've got to play 4, 7, 2, and then I'm doing it in this pattern to make life easy. Don't want to make too many things difficult all at the same time. Then up to C, then D, then E's. The E's, of course, are slightly easier than the B's because the frets are getting closer together. It's the same shape each time. And then, like in a good exercise, at the end, you relax. Just play an open C6 or A minor 7 chord as a finish. And as I say, the real work is the first bit, doing these and the. But if you can, work out where you'd get that same idea of having 3 exactly the same notes being played in a chord shape. Enjoy Ukulele Workout 8.